kind of preached to these guys, and they've all kind of told us. Is that kind of what you just said? Let's go have some fun and not be tight, even though obviously we're the top seed.
Well, you know what? We've been in this spot before. We've got experience and we've got an older group, so no reason to be tight. Just be loose, have fun, play the game that you played all your life, and you know, that's their playground out there. That's what we talk about. Go out there and be a kid, have some fun. They're very talented. And they've been coached. They know what to do, and they just need to trust their instincts and trust their abilities and go out and just play the game.
You have experience with teams at this level, you know, in years past. Is there anything that's been like the consistent strategy as you compare a team to go into the postseason?
You know, again, you can't really try to change much. You know, it's another game. Now, certainly it's a do or die. This weekend you've got to play well and to try to advance. But at the end of the day, you can't really try to change the formula. You can stick with what got you here. And pitching and defense and clutch hitting has got us here. So we're just going to try to be ourselves. We think we've got a really good club. And if we play the way that we're capable of playing, we feel like we've got a great chance to win this tournament.
You guys know that Mercer would love nothing more than to knock you guys off, especially because of the in-state factor here. How much of that is a message to your guys right now, being aware of what Mercer is going to bring hunger-wise?
Well, at the end of the day, we just told our guys that they can't control that. We can't control Mercer. We can control ourselves. So we're not going to be concerned with that. We know every team that's going to play us is going to want us to knock us off. And obviously, them having a lot of kids from the state of Georgia, they'll be excited to play us, and we're excited to play too. So we can't control their intensity. We can control our intensity. So they're going to bring it. We're going to bring it. It should be fun.
What was the reasoning behind going with Lucy in game one of the Hancock? Are you planning Hancock for Saturday?
Right now, Emerson's plan is scheduled to go on Saturday, and Tony's been Friday the last few weeks. And he threw Saturday last weekend just because of the way the tournament. We had Friday off, but he was scheduled to throw on Friday. So we're just keeping him on schedule. And Tony's throwing Friday, been doing well, and Emerson's going to go for Saturday.
Crowd's already sold this place out. I know it's a crowd you're used to seeing all year long, but what are you expecting out of a postseason crowd tomorrow night?
Well, it should be a lot of fun. You're playing at 7 o'clock under the lights. The weather's supposed to be great. It's supposed to cool off a little bit, relatively speaking. And so it's going to be 80 degrees and packed house with a regional atmosphere. Should be a lot of fun.
Go ahead, Brandon.
So you were recruiting Tony down in Houston. Do you remember watching Tanner Hall at all?
Yeah, we saw Tanner, and actually we talked to Tanner when he was leaving Armstrong State when they disbanded their program. So, yeah, very familiar with Tanner, and on that club with him and D.L. Hall and Tony Losey and Jake Fromm. That was a heck of a team that won the state championship, and that rotation is as good a high school rotation as you're going to see. And Tanner's done a nice job, and he had a great weekend for them. They're not here without Tanner Hall. He won a game and saved a game for them last weekend. So they're here because of him, and I know he'll be excited to pitch, and we've got to work out for us.
How much has that loss last year really sat in these guys back in their minds?
Well, we talked about it at the beginning of the season that we wanted to be back in this spot. It certainly left a bad taste in our mouths last year when we ended the season on our own field, and we talked about getting back here, and here we are. So, you know, kids have worked really hard. They believe that we can be here, and we certainly had a great year. But now it's time to play. Last year can't help us. We have the experience from it, but we have to take advantage of what we have in front of us and play our game. And if we do that, then again, I think we've got a great chance to win this weekend.
Coach, going back to the Mercer matchup, last time you guys played Mercer, 2017, you guys lost both matchups. What have you guys learned from them? I mean, again, I know that's an entirely different team this year. What are you coming to expect, and what may have you learned from that game?
Well, they're going to be ready to play. I mean, they play really, really hard. They're really well coached, and they play with a lot of emotion and passion, and they're a good club. And they had to win 5 games in a row in 3 days to get here. So they're playing hot right now. And again, we just need to worry about ourselves. We know what they're going to bring. We need to take care of ourselves and just get ready to play our brand of baseball.
What have you seen from Mason in terms of finding his strike offensively a little bit?
Yeah, he settled in a little bit. I think he's just getting comfortable. I think with the injury, it took a little bit of time for him to get comfortable back in the batter's box, and then just seeing the baseball and getting your timing back. Anytime you're out for an extended period of time, it's tough to get back. And then when you start to feel better, you start to press. I got to get a hit here. I got to get a hit here. So I think he's just settled in a little bit, and he's been swinging the bat much better.